In this video, I'm going to show you how to get Kali NetHunter installed and running on an Android phone. The process is actually not that difficult. This is not a rooted phone. This is a rootless installation. I could use John to do a password crack. I could do wireless attacks. In this video, I'm just going to show you the installation and do a basic Nmap scan. In subsequent videos, I'll show you as an example how to do Wi-Fi hacking and use some of the applications directly from your phone. Let's get started. Let's see how long it takes me to get Kali up and running on this Android phone. First step is to go to GitHub, Termux app, releases. I'll put a presentation below that has all of these steps so that you can follow along. Basically, all you need to do is download this software. So we're going to download the APK. Once it's downloaded, click open and then install the application. Okay, application is installed, so I can select open. Okay, so there you go. Termux is installed. This is essentially Linux. So what I can do now is type apt update to update references. And then I'm going to do apt upgrade to upgrade the software. Specify yes to continue the installation. If you prompted at any point, just say yes to install the software. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes once again. And I'm going to say yes to keep the current version. Okay, I'm going to do an apt update again just to update references, make sure that they're all good. And then I'm going to install wget. So apt install wget. Say yes to install it. Now I'm going to use wget-o install NetHunter Termux https://offsec/2m CEZ or Z if you prefer WR. Once again, I've put a PDF below which shows you all of these steps so that you can follow that if you prefer. So I'm going to press enter to download the software. I'm going to change permissions so that I can execute the software. It's install NetHunter Termux. Press enter and then install the software. All you need to do now is wait for the installation to complete. It may take a long time for the software to install. Go and grab a coffee, go and do something else while it installs. You'll eventually receive a prompt, delete downloaded root FS file. We're going to say no. And there you go, Kali NetHunter is installed on this phone. What we can do now is either use NetHunter to start the NetHunter CLI. We could also use the shortcut NH, and then I could use a command such as nmapkali.org, and we can see which ports are open. Port 22, so SSH, 80, and 443. I'll exit out of NetHunter. And what I'm going to do now is set the kex password. So NetHunter kex password. I'll specify a password. I'm not going to set a view-only password. And what I'll do is start kex. So NetHunter kex. You'll get these errors, but that's okay. Now what I'll do is I'm going to go to the NetHunter website, which is store.nethunter.com.en. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to download the store app. I'm going to open the file and I'm going to install it. Select open. And rather than looking at the various options here, I'm going to search for NetHunter kex. And I'm going to download that. Now in this example, I've previously downloaded NetHunter on this phone and then removed it, and I'm installing it again. You may get some additional prompts. As an example, you may have to select the package installer. So I'm going to click install. I'm told that for my security, the phone is not allowed to install unknown apps. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to allow the app to be installed. Click install. Now, if necessary, search for kex and then select the NetHunter kex from the applications. I'm going to allow the app to access files and photos on my phone. And then what I'm going to do is specify the VNC password that I created. And then I'm going to connect. And there you go. I've got Kali running on this phone. I'll change my input mode to direct swipe pan. As you can see, I can access applications in Kali on my phone. I could ping google.com as an example. You can see the ping succeeds, and then I could do a basic Nmap scan, once again, of kali.org. You can see that port 22 is open, port 80, and port 443. I'll show you in separate videos as an example how to use a phone to attack Wi-Fi networks. So use Kali or Termux on a phone. Now, please note that at the time of this recording, you can get this to run on Android 12, but you may have issues where processors are killed. In my example, I'm using an older version of Android. This is Android 11. Hopefully in Android 13 as an example, this will be solved. Have a look at the PDF, which I've linked below, which has a link to the GitHub page explaining that issue in more detail, and also showed you step by step how to get Kali up and running on an Android phone. This is just a standard Android phone. It's not been rooted, so I can access my other applications directly on this phone. So as an example, I could open up Chrome and use other applications on the phone at the same time as having Kali running on this phone. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please like this video and click on the bell to get notifications. I'm David Bombal, and I want to wish you all the very best.